We got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Desert Adventures in Arizona, coming to you live from the National Forest in northern Arizona. Enjoying a cup of coffee here with my cool Roy and Becky's Travels cup. Good stuff. Good stuff. Sorry, I'm not in my studio, so I got Lucas down here keeping me company right here. There's Lucas. Yeah, there's Lucas right there. All right. Okay, Lucas, let me work here. All right, let's see who we have here. Boy, it sure is beautiful up here in the forest, I'll tell you. We've been up here since last Monday. So this is what, the 7th day, 8th day? And then we'll be heading back to home base tomorrow. Let me see who we have here. Lucky Dog Productions moderators here. Good morning, Sue. So Lexia was the first in the house this morning. And we have Traveling Merton and Sue here. Good to see you guys. They just started on their new adventure. They are now full-time, officially full-time. They left Massachusetts yesterday. And they're heading, I don't know if they're going south or west, but they have plans to meet up with a lot of folks along the way. And glad you guys are here. Let's see who else we have here. Ash's Van Life is here. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining us. Ava Potterfield and friends is here. Good morning, good morning. I always start my Monday off at Ava Potterfield's coffee chat first thing in the morning. And since we're doing shout outs here, also Ava and Doug do a Thursday and Friday night movie live stream, which is always fun. You'll notice in the chat I pinned Van Life Voyages premiere coming up at 9 o'clock this morning, an hour from now. So be sure to stop by and let them know that Desert Adventures in Arizona sent you. Roy and Becky's Travels will be live at 10 a.m. this morning. And then on Friday evening at 5 p.m. Arizona time, I'll be joining Mel and Nettie living zip codeless. CR View, Roy and Becky's travels, adventures, traveling on adventures for a live stream on Friday evening. It's a 3-hour live stream and it's a lot of fun. So we're trying to help them get some hours built up so they can get monetized. So if you're not busy, stop by Friday evening and say hello. Dave Wanders is here. He just got back. Got to meet him up here in the forest in northern Arizona and chatted for a little while. He just got back home from his trip. Let's see who else we have here. Everybody's saying hello. Diane Phoenix is here. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Ash's Van Life just subbed to Dave's channel. Thank you very much. Hope everyone is having a great day. We sure have. We've really enjoyed our time up here in the forest. It's, of course, cooler up here than it is back at home base in Marana. And let me see what the temperature is here. Oh, Rushing Wind Mountain is here. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining us. What's the weather here today? Hey, Siri, what's the weather here today?
Can't access weather information right now. Please try again in a moment.
She did it 15 minutes ago. Hey, Siri, what's the weather?
Expect some clear skies today.
There we go. Oh, it's 73, 54 degrees. That's perfect weather. Perfect weather. Fall is coming. Sure is. I think fall is the best time of year as far as the seasons go. What do you guys like for your favorite season? Fall, and then springtime is a close second. Lucas is down here demanding attention. Let's see what it is back in Marana. Hey, Siri, what's the weather in Arizona?
Expect some clear skies in Marana, Arizona today.
It's going to be 98 in Marana. That's really not too bad. It's less than 100. So we have to go back tomorrow. And so today I wanted to do this live stream and then show you around where we're camped. Lucas is down here pestering me. Lucas, are you being a pest? Are you being a pest? Huh? Yeah. Are you being a pest? Yeah, I think you're being a pest. Oh, he gets under your arm and your hand and nudges and pushes, and he demands attention. All right, get back to the chat here. Lucas, you go lay down. Scrolling. Mo Bang for your bucks, channel member. Good morning, Tim. Good morning. He's headed to M23 meetup. Just finished up with the meetup there in Missouri. Sounded like they had a good time. Step Van Dan is here. Good morning. Good morning. Big hugs from Minnesota. Ringo and Czar is here. Good morning. Good morning. Misha Lee is here. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Good morning, Lee. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it very much. Scrolling. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, Velcro Lucas. That's about what he is. He's like Velcro. We're going to try to get some training for him. We found a place in Tucson, actually Marana area, that does training for pets. And of course, they train owners as well as pets. They train you how to train your pets. So we're going to get his kennel cough updated and then take him in and start his training. We want to try to get him socialized with other dogs because he was a stray, and we rescued him. Actually, he rescued us, and he's pretty apprehensive around other dogs. He's getting much better with people though, but we want to try to get him used to being around other dogs and not freaking out so much. He did have one encounter with a German Shepherd at one of our meetups, and ever since then, every time he sees a German Shepherd, he freaks out. So we're going to try to get him socialized a little more, and understanding that not every dog he meets is going to, have a tussle with him. So there's CR View, another channel member, Tim, Gracie, and Crystal. Good morning. Good morning. Coming to us from Quartzsite, Arizona. Yep, temps up here like in the 70s, 50s at night, 70s for a high during the day. Now next week, Oki was looking at the temperatures for next week. It's going to be in the 30s at night and 60s for a high. So it looks like we picked just the right time to come up and visit the forest. So we've got our favorite area here. This is outside of Black Canyon Lake. And if you watch the video that I started when I kicked the live stream off, we drove right by the lake there. So it's a small lake as far as lakes go. Coffee time. It's a small lake, but they do stock it with fish, and it's a real pretty area. There's another channel member, Roy and Becky's Travels. Good morning. Good morning. I'm drinking some really good coffee here in my favorite travel cup. Good stuff. Good stuff. Early bird. Roy was up early. He was up early. He actually popped into Ava's live this morning. And it sounds like Becky's going to be coming back next month. I'm watching from my van in the forest. Awesome. Life is good, huh? Life is good. Always look forward to RV camping up in the forest. We're running everything off of solar, so I have a total of 950 watts of solar up on the roof. Lithium batteries, I have about 400 watt hours of lithium, which is enough when it's sunny all day. Now, as we get into the fall and winter, you don't have as many hours of sun, and so it becomes a little more challenging to keep everything charged up. And of course, you have to watch your energy usage. But we do have a backup generator in case we need it. There's Ron Darrell Adventures. He was live this morning, early, about the time I was brushing my teeth. And by the time I sat down, he was already done. Ringo and Czar's here. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know if I said hi to you or not, but hello again if I did. There's Crafty Traveler, another channel member. She's dropping videos on her travels across the U.S. And we're looking forward to meeting up with her again at the Ironwood meetup in February. So if you're interested in popping down here to Southern Arizona and camping out here in the beautiful Ironwood Forest National Monument, which is 129,000 acres, check out 2024 Ironwood Meetup on Facebook, and you can join that and then get some information on what we'll be doing down here February 2nd through the 4th. So Merton and Sue say spring and fall for me is my favorite. I agree. Beautiful in the 70s. Winter is my favorite. Misha, I like winter too, as long as we don't have snow. I think in the places that we lived in New Hampshire, Virginia, Nebraska, all those places had snow. And we even have snow down here in southern Arizona, up on the mountains in northern Arizona. We have a mountain range that's 9,000 foot elevation, and I've shoveled snow up there when I worked up there. So I'm kind of burnt out on snow. It's pretty to watch it from down here in the valley. Actually, I'm up at Okinai and Lucas are up at 7,600 feet elevation right now. So we'll be getting out of here before snow flies. Oh, Lonnie, we are we're in between Payson and Show Low. Right in between Payson and Show Low on 260 at 7,600 feet elevation. We're boondocking in Apache Sitgreaves National Forest, and we're about 2 to 3 miles from the lake here, Black Canyon Lake. So that's exactly where we're at. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, so it's important to control your dogs, especially when you're at a meetup, and because when they have encounters with other dogs, the dogs remember it. And I never realized how well their memory is until our last dogs had snake avoidance training, and they remembered that training for years. And then we were in a facility checking them out for dog training, and a German Shepherd came out. It was like a daycare center. German Shepherd came out and looked like a female, and she was really nice and sweet. And Lucas just freaked out and started barking at her. So he remembered that encounter. So I want to be able to teach him. Hopefully, we can teach him that not all dogs, are going to tussle with you or cause you trouble. I don't know. We'll get him through it though. See our views, a member for 11 months. Appreciate it very much, guys. Appreciate it very much. Fairy Dust is here. Just made coffee with peppermint. Oh, that sounds so good. Good Monday morning to you. So it looks like Becky's flight is booked, and Roy's going to have some supervision here very shortly. They've been doing pretty good. Since Becky was gone. Of course, she keeps pretty close tabs on him. They do a live stream at 10 o'clock every morning, and she straightens him out when he needs it, right? We have, morning Gigi. We have, I don't know who this is, but this is one of my grandkids with a new name, Kai. Who is that? Good morning, Gigi. Gigi is a nickname, Okinawa nickname for grandpa. So one of my grandkids is in here. So good morning. And then see Oki, who is Kai? Maybe she knows. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been like 6 or 7 months since Becky's been back in Indiana taking care of medical stuff. She's doing well, and she'll be back soon. Sam Coker is here. Good morning. Good morning. The snow is gorgeous in the mountains. You're right. And then you can drive down and hang out everywhere else. That's right. I agree with you, Brene. I agree. You know, when we came back here to Tucson, I had the idea of living someplace that we didn't have snow. I went to work. Sam, we don't do gloves here. I have work gloves that I use, but we don't do gloves here. So thank you very much. Appreciate you being here, though. Wanted to come back here to Tucson because it was nice weather in the winter, and as an apprentice at the electric co-op, guess what? I got sent up to the mountain where we serve power, and I had to shovel snow. But that's okay. We got through it just fine. Look at that. We got Van Vita Travels in the house. Good morning, Paula. Did you guys hear the good news? Van Vita Travels is Paula. Land Cloud Adventures is Nate. And they met down here in Arizona, I think, the first time during Box Van D's meetup a couple years ago. And they are engaged to be married. And they'll be getting married in 4 months, I understand. So congratulations to Van Vita Travels, Paula, and Land Cloud Adventures, Nate. We're happy to see you guys together. They're just two great people, and we enjoy them both. And we expect they're going to have a fantastic marriage and a happy life. Caramel coffee. Oh, caramel's one of my favorites. I love caramel. Yay to Becky coming home. Yeah, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. We're hoping to get up there to visit them. They just renewed their fee for the winter for staying in the long-term visitor area there in Quartzsite. It's $180 for like 7 months. So pretty good deal. They get water, they get dump station and trash service, and then Quartzsite is right down the road for shopping. So pretty good deal for full-timers. Paul is saying hello. It's Caitlin. Okay, that's why it says Kai. All right, that's my granddaughter Caitlin. Love you, babe. Thank you very much for watching. And see, Caitlin, everybody's saying hello to you. Yeah, we made it. Wish we were in the mountains too. There's Van Life Voyagers, Tanya and Derek. Derek is home now from the VA Medical Center in Long Beach. So we're happy to see him home. They just did a live stream here a couple days ago, and he's looking good. And we're looking forward to seeing them again down here at Ironwood meetup in February. So Tanya, make sure Derek doesn't do too much twerking and hurt himself, and get him down here to sunny Arizona in February. And by the way, I did pin it at the top, Tanya. Your premiere is pinned at the top, and I asked everybody to pop over there and watch that. She has a interesting do-it-yourself modification to their van that I think folks will enjoy watching. That's right. Yeah, snow is the fluffy stuff that's up in the mountains. That's right. So growing up in Tucson, we had the mountains up there in Catalina Mountains up there in northern Tucson. It was a couple hours to get up there, and that's exactly what we did. Was we went up there and we went sledding in the wintertime, and then we would come down and put our t-shirts on and ride our bicycles around. but it was fun to live in a place where we could go sledding and then stay warm too. Yep, congratulations. Congratulations. We're so excited for you. And Oki and I often say that we both have been remarried and we think we appreciate each other more because of the experiences that we've had in our previous marriages. So I think we're careful about not taking each other for granted. And I expect that most people, and Paula and Nate will be the same way. Yeah, that's great news. Great news. Yeah, they're great people. You young'uns, huh? All right, Merton and Sue. I just left PA 2 weeks ago, visited family. Okay, so Merton and Sue are on the way to Ohio. They're in Pennsylvania, and again, they're full-time now. So they have a Class C that they fixed up, and they're towing their vehicle on a trailer and enjoying life now. So that's great. The mountain is sweet home for me. Yep. We definitely enjoy the mountains. Steve and Tina are here. Good morning. Good morning. They're up there in Canada and they do a live stream every Sunday. Another great channel to visit. Good people. There's Roy coming in. Snow belongs in a cup with cherry flavoring added. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that, Roy. I agree with that 100%. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Always good to get tips from folks that, and Crafty Traveler. She's done a lot of traveling around the country. She knows the good places to stop. There's Naj, another channel member. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Yeah, Derek and I have both been married before, and the same for us, right? So it's not that you made mistakes or anything. Sometimes marriages don't work out, but when you find a partner, and I think you appreciate, of course, you're more cautious before you remarry, but I think you appreciate each other. And what's the important thing for success in a marriage? You guys can weigh in on that, but what I think, and Oki and I talk about this all the time, is communication is important, honest communication. Of course, trust. You have to be able to trust each other. And whatever you guys think, saying hi to Roy. Appalachians, yeah. Beautiful area up there. I know Joy and Donnie are up in that area, and they have some interesting live streams up there. Winter snow lovers are becoming a rare breed. I think that happens as we get older too. I know I can't take the cold anymore like I did when I was younger, and the heat as well. Got to let the dogs out. Who let the dogs out? Oh, airplane flying over. Scrolling. There's Naj saying hello to everybody. Communication, trust, right? Yep, and it helps to actually like each other. That's a good point. Good point, Tim. You have to be friends, right? So if you're getting married, if a couple getting married, whether they're men or women or heterosexuals, if you're getting married to someone, trust and communication is really important, and you have to like each other. You start off as friends, right? All right, I got a couple of videos I want to show you guys that I took up here in the forest. I started off with the drive in the forest. Here's a drone video. I'm going to go refill my coffee and watch this drone video. I think you'll like it. It's beautiful up here. Yeah, pretty. That's where we're camping, right in this area here. Derek and I were friends first. Yep, you got to start that way for sure. She Devil is here. Good morning, Tommy. She's working on a bus build, which is looking good. So good to see you. 93 degrees this Saturday. Yeah, winter time for us, huh, Dave? We love that. When we get below 100 degrees, that's good for us. First marriage, swing and a miss. Second one, yeah, grand slam. I'm still running around the bases after 28 years. Good way to put it, Roy. Good way to put it. Awesome. Ron says, don't ask me for marriage advice. Been married 3 times. All right. Really starting to wake up. So Roy is starting to wake up now. Yeah, it's really nice up here. I'm going to pick up the laptop here in a second, walk you around outside a little bit. Yep. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Love that drone. Making me homesick for the mountains. I know. You know, we come up here every year, pretty much every year for the last 4 years or so. And this area, we just love it. And you know why? There's horses all over the place. There's wild horses here. There's deer, and the horses are pretty tame. They're not afraid of people, um, and they just graze through camp. It's just gorgeous up here. Yeah. Yeah. Need more trees. A lot of them were burned, Diane. We've had a lot of forest fires up here. In fact, there's 2 forest fires now. We had smoke yesterday blowing into camp. And so I figured out that the forest fire that we have right now, about 30 miles from us, is called Valentine Fire. Discovered back in August. It's 54% contained. And even though there's been rain all over, I guess it's still pretty active. Yesterday we had 30-mile-per-hour winds. And you can see the red dots. I don't know if you can see them on there. That's where active fires are still burning. So we're on this side of the fire where our campground is. So we're safe. And I don't think we're going to have to worry about evacuating or anything before tomorrow. So again, it's about 30 miles. So we get a little smoke, but I think we're still safe. Yeah, there's a lot of a good sky viewing out here in the desert. You know, if you're on top of a mountain, you can see the sky. If you're in the trees, it's pretty hard to see it. Yeah, we had Dave was up here. I mentioned earlier we got to chat with him a little bit, and we had some pretty good storms up here. He popped in and was looking for a place to camp. It is a pretty busy area, but there was some flooding and some muddy spots around, so he decided to head home. But we'll see you again, Dave, for sure. Dave lives in Tucson, and he likes to wander. He has a nice channel, so be sure to check out Dave Wanders. I think I need a trip home, Diane says. There's Crystal, or not Crystal, Dyson's Crazy Adventures. Christina, good morning. Good morning. Stopped in on her break. Thank you very much. Because Becky is chasing him with a broom. That's why Roy's still running the bases. That's pretty funny. High school sweethearts, 50 years back. Wow, that's awesome. Congratulations. Very cool. Christina saying hello. All right, I'm going to, I left that part out. That's funny. Oh, is Felix here? Did I miss Felix? Felix, if you're here, if I missed you, hello, hello. Thanks for joining us. Tracy is here. Good morning, Tracy. Happy Place Camping. Felix is here from Happy Place Camping. Thank you very much. Noah says she misses the mountains. She's down there in Florida where it's sticky and humid, but it's really green. There she is. There's Happy Place Camping saying hello. It was nice seeing the wildlife. All right, so I'm going to play this horses in the camp video while I get up and walk outside. So here we are outside. Those horses just go right through camp here. And you can see behind me there's some grassy areas and some thick tree line down there. And so they just pass right through. Hopefully the wind isn't too loud, guys. Let me know if it is. There's Lily. Good morning, Lily. Good to see you. Yeah, we love those horses. They're beautiful. And I don't know how many there are up here. I'll bet you there's 100 horses that wander around here. Here comes a helicopter flying overhead. Oh, it's an airplane. That's an old airplane. Yeah, they're very majestic. They sure are. And Oki was out walking Lucas this morning, and there were some young horses just racing through here. Yep, beautiful day for sure. Beautiful day we're having. Lily says it's sprinkling there now. We sure need the rain. We've done pretty good up here. And while we were gone from home base, we heard we had a half-inch of rain back home. So we were happy to hear that. Yeah, that was definitely an airplane. And they're gone now. Lucas, when we're in the RV, he'll look out the window at them and just look at them. I think he's so used to cows now that we see around our place that it doesn't freak him out anymore. When we're out walking around, he'll bark at them when he sees the horses. No worries, Lily. Just glad to see you're here. There's James. Good morning, James. Good to see you. Floss is here. Hello, hello. Good to see you, Floss. Sounded like you had a great time at Johnny's meetup. I use Epidemic Sound for my music. James is doing fine. That's good. That's good to hear. Scrolling. Yeah, I saw advertisements on YouTube Music. I do use the Shorts library music when I do shorts, and that works pretty well. And there's some pretty good music there. I don't know how that works exactly. I suppose that the musicians get some of the some money from that. Although I think my shorts earn me about $2 a month is about all I get out of that. So I guess multiply that by 1 million people, and I guess you get a little money out of it. Start using my own music. A lot of people do. In fact, if you check out Ava Potterfield and friends, they write their own music, and they do some old time music. Always fun to watch and listen. M&T is here. Hello. Thanks for joining us. We're up here in the forest at 7,600 feet, enjoying our last day here in the cool forest in northern Arizona. We're about 200 miles from home as the crow flies, and we'll be heading home tomorrow back to the hot weather. And I'm sitting here and I'm shivering because it's cool out here. but that's okay. I'll suck it up now before we head home because it's in the 90s back home. I'm getting a warning today on Shorts upload saying I agree to use for only non-commercial. Wow. Non-commercial. So does that mean you can't use it for monetized channels? That's weird, Felix, weird. I'll have to look at that. Oh, did I miss Teddy? Teddy is here. Good morning, Teddy. Good to see you. He does some pretty cool drawings and shares them on his channel. All right, so Roy is saying it's going to be hundreds here in Quartzsite for the next 10 days or so. The good thing is the humidity is low. So I guess you can't beat that. It's weird to feel cold when it's not really cold. I understand completely. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, those of us that live in the desert, and Roy is learning this too, when you get used to 100-degree weather, when it gets down in the 70s, I mean, it feels cold. You know, we're putting hoodies on when it gets down in the 70s because we're not used to that. Okay, Dave's going to take off. Safe travels home. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it very much. My chat keeps jumping here. Only getting it when I try to use the music from the Shorts library. That is weird. You know, you would think if there's music in the Shorts library, excuse me, that you would be able to use it, you know, free of charge. Weird. They give me copyright for the very music they say I can't use. Yeah. I think that happened to me early on. I got a copyright strike for music I took out of the library, but that's been, you know, over a year ago when that happened. So I wonder if they updated something. My kids were in a darn hoodie in 100-degree weather. I know our grandkids are like that too. Our grandson especially will wear a hoodie pretty much year round. Yeah, that's hot for you guys, huh, Lily? Definitely hot. Oh, where are we at here? 52 minutes. Okay, I think I have another video I want to show you guys. Let's see, I did the drone video. Did I do the horses at Black Canyon Lake? This is a drive-through. This is a video that Oki took as we were driving through Black Canyon Lake. There were horses there amongst all the people, just eating and having a good day. Isn't that funny? That horse was rolling on its back right there as we were driving by. That was pretty neat. Oh, Smoky Mountain Blessed is here. Good to see you. Joy and Donnie. Very humid. Yeah, humidity makes a big difference, huh? Big difference. and is shared between creators and artists. Yeah. Haven't heard anything different until today. Okay, well, we'll see how that develops, huh? So check out Smoky Mountains Blessed. Speaking of that, Joy, if that's you in there, we are up in the mountains here in northern Arizona at 7,600 feet. There's the RV. Now we run everything off of solar. I've got 950 watts of solar on top, and then lithium batteries. And we run everything, including the microwave, off of solar power. So long as we have decent sun, we can run everything on solar, including the TV and all of our devices. That's my 1998 Jeep Cherokee. I put a heavy duty bumper on the front of it, so I tow it behind the RV. That's a little easier to get in and out of, and it works good for Lucas when we're out traveling around. So let me take you for a little walk here. It's 55 minutes, so we got about 5 minutes till Van Life Voyages has their live. So I'm walking around here. There's the RV. And there's enough trees around for shade, but we found a spot, where we have sun for most of the day. Lucas is complaining back there. He's not happy because he's chained up. Let me move here. Yeah, he wants to go with me. He's not spoiled, is he? Yeah, I think he is. I think he's slightly spoiled. Walking around here, the other side, into the shade. Hopefully the wind is not too bad. There's the slide out. I got stickers on there from different places we've been. And my niece made that "Every Day is a Saturday" label for me. Because when you're retired, every day is a Saturday. Around here to the back of the RV, and we run. I'm talking to you via Starlink. There's our Starlink antenna right there. Now, the first 24 hours, because we have trees up here, we had some interruptions. But as the time wore on, it got better and better. We haven't had any interruptions, and it's got a mostly clear view of the sky, and it's done really well for us. Again, I run that 24/7 off of the batteries and solar. So it's worked really well. I like the challenge of camping, dry camping. The RV, we're comfortable in it. And I built it up over the last few years so that we run solar and we can be comfortable in there. I can run the TV. I can run anything I want. And I've got a GoPro back behind me that I'm doing a time lapse on the campsite for today. So I'll catch the live stream. That'll be interesting to see that time lapse. All right, back down here to the table. We got about 3.5 minutes here. So let me catch up with the chat. Hopefully I didn't make you too sick there. Lucas is complaining over there. He's really a vocal. He's a little over 2 years old. He's very vocal. When he's not happy or he wants something, he's letting us know. Yeah, I hear you, Lucas. I hear you. Here he is down here. He's used to running around home without being leashed. So he does not like it very much. And now he's down here nudging me. He does not like it very much on a leash. But he needs to be leashed up here. We can't have him running free. It's just not respectful to other campers. And we all know that. We've been there when you've seen dogs running through your campsites. It's no fun, especially when you have dogs. Gunner's not vocal, so yeah. But Desert Sage is very vocal. Yeah, he's a good boy. Hey, Busby Adventures is here. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Good to see you. We're up here in the mountains, Chris. 7,600 feet. Enjoying the cool weather. It's a little cold. It's a little cold out here. But I'm going to soak it up today because we're going to head home tomorrow. All right, Felix, thank you for popping in. Appreciate it very much. 59 minutes. So be sure to pop over and say hello to Van Life Voyages. I'm going to run a couple of videos on the way out. And Crafty is leaving. So thanks, Lonnie, for coming in. Appreciate it very much. Love the mountains, boy, oh boy. Yeah, we have other campers. We had the Weekenders came out on Friday, you know, the ones that party and play their music and laugh and giggle and have fun. We had that Friday night and Saturday night, and then they packed up yesterday and left. And so this whole strip has about 4 or 5 campsites, and we're the only ones on this side now. So it's nice and quiet. Nice and quiet. We got the one end, so we're down at the end where we see the deer. And Oki was out this morning walking Lucas, and she actually heard an elk bugling. So the elk are starting to bugle up here. All right, Naj, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it very much. It's colder in the Smokies last couple of days. We need to buy a new heater. Yeah, fall is coming, huh? Fall is coming. All right, Naj, thank you very much. Rushing Wind Mountain, appreciate that. Thumbs up reminder. There's Rushing Wind Mountain's link there. Thank you, Joy, for posting that. All right, everyone have a great day. I'm going to run a couple of videos on the way out. And don't forget, Roy and Becky are coming live at 10 o'clock. So we'll be over there in the chat with them. So we will see everybody later as soon as I find my video here. Exit video for live stream. Here we go.